back to the gym. On this final installment of the Death Valley series, we close out our 5-day camping trip and pack up from Furnace Creek Campground and head home to Irvine, California, via Highway 395 rather than taking I-15 to Baker and then heading north on Highway 127 like we normally do. We have never gone this way before. However, I'm very glad that we did go this way, as there were some things that blew my mind. I must confess that it is always bittersweet when packing up and heading home. In some ways I am happy to be headed home. In many ways I am not. You see some absolutely amazing and beautiful places, especially when you travel by motorcycle. You see so much more than you ever will in a car. Desert Ninja has actually stated on multiple occasions that she never wants to see another national park by car after seeing multiple national parks from the seat of the Ducati. She says that I've spoiled her. As we head past the Stovepipe Wells, we quickly enter new terrain.
Hey, do you want to stand up and ride? Do you want to stand up and ride? Or sit down? Do you want to? Okay.
The road here was a fun cruising highway. We stood up and rode the bike on several occasions. That is something that I absolutely love about the adventure bike and the Ducati Multistrada. The ergonomics allow you to stand up comfortably and ride the bike. This decreases the amount of iron butt that you have. It does get a little sketchy above 60 miles per hour. As we headed down into the valley out of the mountains, the views are absolutely amazing.
It's pretty.
Also had these nice sweeping corners, which are a lot of fun on a motorcycle. Then as we went around the last sweeping corner, we ran onto a very long, straight strip of road that doesn't ever want to end. It just goes on forever. We eventually turned onto Penland Valley Road off of Highway 190, which eventually turns into Highway 178. As we headed down the valley, it was weird in that we felt very isolated. In total, from Highway 190 to Valley Wells, we only passed 2 cars. As soon as you get to the Valley Wells area, things start getting more interesting. You climb up out of the valley on a nice curvy road. There was a very strong smell of sulfur though. I kept looking for volcanic activity or some thermal vents, but I didn't see anything.
I wonder what they're making up here. Quite the collection of boneyards too out here.
As we continued down the road, we got to Searles Valley. That is when I found what was making the smell.
There's a great big old factory. I don't know what the world they're making. Minerals. Huh.
There is a large minerals factory here. When you look it up on Google Maps and look at Searles Valley, it looks like there's a bunch of lakes over a large area of water. This appears to be a sludge pond from the factory though. It looks like this factory is the only thing keeping this town from becoming a ghost town.
Searles Valley Minerals. Oh, they produce sulfur because, man, it stinks like sulfur. Man, it is amazing how bad the air smells around here.
There were a lot of buildings that were boarded up and a lot of outbuildings that were falling apart. There was also a second factory for the same company further down the road. From Searles Valley to Highway 395, we continuously pass trucks from this minerals factory, going in both directions. It appears to be a very busy company. We then turned off of Highway 178 onto Trona Road. Trona Road was interesting because it goes through an off-highway vehicle area. with some very cool rock features. Some look like the backs of a stegosaurus. We took that to Highway 395. The last thing that blew my mind was going into Adelanto, California on Highway 395. There is a Southern California logistics airport there, and so many planes that were being stored there due to the pandemic.
Look at all of them. Look at all the planes.
The thing that caught my attention was that there was one landing as we were entering the area. Then I saw all of the tail sections that were sticking up of all the planes that were parked. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe for future content and make sure to check the bell for updates.